Hi guys, it's Drew again. You might notice I've moved some stuff around, but it is what it is. I do want to fix one thing. Make one little change, I mean. Fine with that there. We'll just mute that so we don't get to hear that anymore. And then that should allow me to turn that up. And I may have to turn the mixer down a little bit. But at least we get to hear music. More music. Apply. Click the right buttons, Drew. Okay. So, shall we go ahead and start working our way towards the Goblin Cheese? The things we do for cheese. Westcott would like to tell you about the final ingredient needed for the banquet. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect the last ingredient. Blayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident herself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls Docks and speak with Ozun Nazun. He will direct you to Raincutter Gully, where Blayflox and her people have made their home. So yeah, we are now on the search for Goblin Cheese. Why do we need Goblin Cheese? For a banquet. Why are we gathering ingredients for a banquet? I don't know, other than to, from a gameplay perspective, make us be annoyed at the characters for treating us like we're nothing but normal day ruffians. I don't know, I'm guessing. So anyway, how are you guys doing today? Anyone who may be in chat but has not quite announced themselves? Curse me, I probably could have used my mount, but I'm almost here now, so... Oh well. Alright, Hidden Falls Docks. Ozun Nazun. What's the hurry, Venturer? Eh, something happened over at the Gobble Settlement? Gobby Settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to the Raincutter Gully. Yeah, Raincutter Gully. Where... Oh. She did say talk to the ferry skipper. And they'd take me there. Yes, I'm coming to Raincutter Gully. Here's 40 gil. Okay. I need to go this way, I believe. Okay, yeah, this is a lot farther off than I was expecting. We'll ride our cloud. Riding the cloud downtown. There's Blayflox. Blayflox all talks. How are you, Blayflox? I hear you got some trouble. Tongueflux of Weeklesit be reaching ears of Blayflox. Uplander has come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Filthy beasts chase Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock need goodly Uplander gives safety to Longstop with much handlending. You need help clearing some stuff out. I'm taking it. Well, let's see what we can do about taking care of that, shall we? I will enter with a party of NPCs. A conjurer, a thaumaturge, and a lancer. Register for... Oh, I did want to read the thing first, because I've been meaning to do that. After a long journey across Eorzea, it is deep within the quiet jungles of Raincatcher Gully, where the charismatic and enterprising young goblin, Blayflox, Altox, chooses to build her tiny empire. What she does not realize, however, is that something sinister, has also made the lush forest its home. Now driven from their rightful claim, Blayflox and her brethren seek to retake the land, and are not above asking for the help of lesser races, that would be you, to help them do so. Oh, we're lesser races, I see. Well, let's see if we can clear out the monsters in their home. Commence! Sure that's on. Iron Will's on. And we start taking stuff out. Attack me, Calibri. You too, Galago. There we go. Hi. Attack me. Attack me, you silly animals. You filthy animals. Hello, Gobby. What you got for me? Gobby flock in danger. Uplanders take gate key. Open head gate. Well, I got the head gate key at least. At this point, it might be obvious I've run this a couple times before. That's why I knew to go here first. Come on. There we go. Yes, unlock the head gate. Now, face me. Face me. Don't fight my dudes. Fight me. Face. I said face me. Run out of the danger puddle. I died. That's what I get for looking away for a short second. Come on, attack me. Hey, Paladin Pirate, how are you doing this evening? I am in search of Goblin Cheese. It's somewhere deep in this area that apparently the goblins are having a hard time getting back here to get it for us, and have asked us to take out all of their pests, which includes this giant great yellow pelican. This doesn't look very pelican-y to me, but that's what it calls it. It's not milk. It's not cheese made from milked goblins. It's goblin cured. Like, they milked it from some... You know, honestly, considering that this is called Blayflox's Long Slop and Blayflox is a she, maybe I'm the one reading too much into it. I don't know. Is that something I could use? We try not to think about where the cheese comes from. But we need the cheese for a banquet that we somehow got roped into helping to cater. Despite the fact we're not really known for our catering. We're supposed to be trying to find, get information to fight Titan, but we got roped into getting Goblin Cheese. So how are you doing today, Paladin Pirate? How goes you and your pirate crew? Hast thou found smoother seas to sail upon? Hang on, let me get to the end of this. Paladin Pirate says, the life of a traveling adventurer. Monster slaying in the morning, catering the king's banquet in the evening. I mean, admittedly, I can go learn how to cook. Paladin Pirate says he's navigating the waters best he can. I get that. I pray everything works out for the best for you, man. Who said you could fight attack the gobbies up here, Mr. Animals? Don't attack don't attack the gobby. Attack me. I can put up with it. I can make you feel pain. Blender, save Gabby Flock! Huzzah! Zaha! Pound Heart says, I have 3 teenage daughters, always something rocking the boat. That is very fair. I have not gotten to that point in life yet. And at the rate things are going, I may never get there. But I can understand the issues. I think, maybe. I don't know. I commiserate. Now we're fighting an Inferno Drake. So I suspect something... I talk like I don't know what's back here. I suspect there's something dragony back here somewhere. Brayflox, what are you doing? And you're being chased by another dragon. Why are you being chased by another dragon? Shh. More fastness! More fastness! Bleeflock shall see to Thunderfoot. Gobby boom. Gobby boom. So, fun fact, I intentionally have the video of me playing the game, you know, this box right here, blocking a certain spot on the screen where game chat happens. And I am continually considering the people that's in this free company, which I'm fairly certain they're good people overall. It's just they have a shall we say salty talk. I kind of continue to be glad for the sake of the channel that the talk is blocked. And I'm now level 46. I am very curious when I get to the end of Realm Reborn here, what level I'm going to be at, because I still am at level 30 quests. I am over leveled by a lot. Come on, Swamp Bugle. Go down. There we go. Come on, go down. Come here, you stupid lizard thing. Are you the one that's causing all our problems? Oh, some happy bubbles are here. Take them down. Bye, happy bubbles. Yeah, the game does intentionally use like older word definitions for some words that have new meanings nowadays. See how you like these apples. Oh. Oh, hello. Alatari. You stole my kill. Feel the sting of my blade for stealing my kill. Oh, flying away, eh? Come back here, you yellow-livered dragon. Stupid dragon. Long stop gut gate. Open the gut gate. Hey, Comet Chaser, attack me, not my buddies. Thank you. Excuse me. Who said you could fly away, Comet Chaser? Okay, nothing up here. Come on, go down. Dragons. Attack the dragons. No, face me. Face me, don't face them. Attack me, not the squishies. No, wait, what are you doing looking that way? Look at me. Look at me, not the squishies. Hey, turn around. Over here. Woo. Back here. Thank you. Who said you could turn away? Face me. Turn around. Come here. Come on, Altier. Ayatar, however you say your name. Attack me, not the squishies. You attack the squishies, you're gonna have a bad time. I didn't say turn that way. Turn over here. Come on, go down. Okay, almost there. Just 1% left. There we go, and I got the achievement Dungeon Siege 1. Hey! Give me the treasure coffer. All right. Did we get our Goblin Cheese? I hope we got our Goblin Cheese. Brave Flux, did you get the cheese? Goodly Uplander, have thanks for Gobbyflock. Fighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with planes making. Uplander has goodly head for Fighty Stink. Brayflox happy gives tasty, fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. Cheese is stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete without gobby gouda, Brayflox ever say. Okay, we got our goblin cheese. Let's go deliver it. Mount Roulette. Alrighty. No. Put the minion roulette back on the thing. There we go. Think I got turned around a touch. Hey, Fairy Skipper, I need to go back. We're going to Hidden Falls. Are you coming along? I am. Back on the Mount Roulette. And we got the whale. He's a big whale. Coming through with a big whale of a whale. He's not Monstro, but he kind of looks like Monstro. But Monstro is a lot bigger. There's where the quest turn-in is. I gather you solved Brayflox's little problem. Goblin Cheese. The pungent odor of this hard yellow cheese veined with blue-green mold is most comparable to the warm, damp boot of a zombie after stepping in ripe chocobo dung. Goblins claim it's a delicacy, but then again they have their masks to filter out the aroma. By the gods, this unholy stench. This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned of what kind of milk they use. Apparently not good milk. Woohoo! More pants! I got new pants. Let's switch to my new pants. Ooh, and I was able to switch to a new headpiece too. I want to get a good look at what I look like now. Zoom in. It's not bad. Okay, Weisket. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Apparently we're not done gathering stuff for this banquet. Weisket would like to congratulate you on a job well done. Bravo, Jack. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? I'm probably saying that wrong. Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lothmani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip, and he'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you, I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lomani my regards. I'm sure Ishtola, wherever she is feeling that right now. Where's Ishtola? Ishtola, are you over here? No, none of you are Ishtola. Oh, Ishtola! I'm looking for you because I'm curious what you're doing. Where's my cat girl hiding? Are you up here? Are you at the bar? You didn't appear to be. Oh, I don't know where Ishtola is. Oh well, let's go to Wineport. Beep. And we get on the other whale. Ironically, we do have to go back to those docks we were at before to go over to where Wineport is. Ferry Skipper. I know it seems weird, but I need you to take me to a Ring Cut Your Gully again. Yes, I want to go back. And we got the Griffin this time. And I'm going the wrong way. And since this is my first time here at Wineport, let's attune to the Aetheryte. Now where? Oh, there's Shamani Lomani. Sweet grime and blood. Ah, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? I have a aperitif order slip. An order made out to Wineport Vinatier Shamani Lomani. An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol, and there's also the unmistakable odor of Goblin Cheese. Yes, Master Gegeruhu would not settle for anything less than the best. Dryswitz and his crew might be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. The display of deduction was not intended to impress you. Let's zoom in here. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Yeah, and I'd like to move along with this, Shamani Lomani. An offer you can refuse. Shamani Lomani would like to discuss wine with you. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary. Of course, say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Weisskep must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Biergelant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your request. But given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Well, we'll go speak with Biergelant then. Biergelant, I have a request. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte Vinatier bids you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the power to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner give you Gubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight. Well, ain't you a fine person? Shamani Lomani, you were right. I take it he said no? Really? In those words? Well, I can't say that I'm surprised. While there's no denying his passion and will, the wine baron of Limsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. Alright. Shamani Lomani has another bright idea. Oh, it won't work is the name of this quest. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with suitable wine. In fact, if he'd come several years ago, I guarantee that would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that the grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vigorans of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, and as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample this particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. I cannot read, apparently. But that is, as I've too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bygerland to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the Vigorans tended the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Okay, let's talk with them. Oh, you must be up a level. Ah, there you are. I wonder. Aha! The low poly grapes are still here. Or at least the green ones are. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Oh, that's a shame. Hey, Geek Devotions, how are you doing today? I'm assuming Dallas. Celeste may also be listening. Hi to both of you if you're both there. Bacchus wine? Bah, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Though I couldn't keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up the god's danged house. Well, nobody's got the wine we're looking for, unfortunately. How are you doing today, Geek Devotions? We have found Goblin Cheese, and now we are looking for a good wine to go with it. Ah, making dinner. What is on tap for dinner this evening? I have already eaten, of course. No luck, Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wines would have been perfect for this occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. I cannot say these words. Vintner. Alas, Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogomoro. I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized that there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. Oh, I gotta pick something. I'm gonna sell it anyway. Crispy chicken fajita tacos. I wish I was farther in the game, because then I could share with you... I guess I could still share with you a meme. Hang on. I gotta change cameras, change mics here. If I can... I keep grabbing the wrong mouse. Okay, let me switch to... Nope, that's not it. I can't introduce you to Big Fat Tacos. Alright, Shamani Lamani appears to be in deep thought. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there's much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I just stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I had nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully Docks, so perhaps Risklet can tell you where to find him. Ah, must be lots of chicken. Alright. Mount Roulette. And we are here aboard the Falcon, heading to find a drunk, or someone who is nice enough to nurse drunks back to health. A couple of pounds. Ooh, that's a lot of chicken. That, my friend, is a lot of chicken. Oop. He's up there. Rizklet? I'm looking for someone. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit. I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I'm sure as heck don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave him well enough alone, I say. If you mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. Came in a pack of 3. You eating 3 different chickens? 3 different chickens worth of fajitas? Apparently I'm going the long way to get to there, but that's fine. 3 pounds? Oh, okay, yeah. 1 pound we used to make chicken bacon ranch macaroni. Ooh, that does sound good. Pardon me. You up here, dude? I'm looking for somebody who nursed another guy back to health. Huh. What? What do you want? I bring a I bring Lomani Rosso. Shamani Lomani's first attempt at winemaking. At least the name sounds legitimate. What, wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? This doesn't sound good. That weight. Dress is suffering from extreme duress. Wait, LB is censored? It's pound. Why would LB be censored? I guess... I mean, I kind of get it, but still, that's weird. It doesn't show that on my end, so... Huh. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges. The buzzing. It keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Apparently, Geek Devotions. I never would have guessed that would have be something censored. Midges, I need you to go away. Feel the sting of my blade. How am I hitting you? You're very small insects. You ought to be able to fly around the sword as I swing it. How am I able to hit you? There are so many legitimate uses of the word pound, though. No, midges. Midge, as in flies. I am not slaying midgets. Or staying midgets. Or saying midgets. I've only said midgets after you asked if I was saying midgets. I was saying midges. Yeah, I got that, Paladin Pirate, that it censored something on Geek Devotions, and I just find that weird that it would. Because pound is not a... The way at least the way it was used, it doesn't make sense why it would, but then again, it probably doesn't know good enough on that. Come on, midges. Go down. Still don't know how I'm able to hit you. You're too small. You gotta be able to fly around my sword as I swing it around. Alright, one more swarm of midges. There we are. He's respawned, that'll work. Alright. I slayed the midges dressed. Now, are you feeling better? It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... No one survived. I didn't ask for this, dang it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I'd love to help you, dude, but I'm not that big yet. Battle scars. Drest appears to be in greater control of his faculties. I wish to thank Shimani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from a nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine, see? It should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please, take them to Shimani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. I hope one day you can do the same as well, man. Pardon me, Gigantode. Gigantode. Oh, look! Guys, it's a bot! Add to block list. Yes. And he's gone. I hadn't had one of those kind of bots in a while. They're getting around the filters Bobo set up for me. So you're constructing the big fat tacos, Geek Devotions? Big fat tacos, oh big fat tacos, oh big fat tacos, so big. Big fat tacos, oh big fat tacos, oh big fat tacos, so big. That'll make sense in 4 expansions from now. Alright, back to Shimani Lomani. And we're on the OFC. Original Fat Chocobo. I suspect this one, since it's all white meat, might be original recipe. Paladin says, hello, bot. Goodbye, bot. And we have now made it back to Wineport. Shimani Lomani, I bring back some wine. It has been some time, Jack. What news do you have of Dressed? Well, I've got some palm wine here. Sap of a palm tree fermented inside an island coconut shell. Far more potent than wine made from grapes. Palm wine, if brewed for too long, can cause loss of eyesight or even death. Well, I guess Shimani doesn't have to worry about losing his eyesight. I mean, he's already blind. Ah, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic, yet but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Dressed and I, 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Jack. And now I am level 47, 46? No, I'm 48. I am level 48. I am 2 levels away from Realm Reborn's original level cap. And I'm only on the level 33 quests. This is ridiculous. Ooh, we get a minion on this quest. Paladin says, keep that chocobo away from Colonel Sanders. Well, I mean, it was the OFC. Original. Fried. Chocobo. Anyway, Paladin says, it's been some time. It's been 5 minutes. What's been 5 minutes? Since I killed the bot? It was a very good year. Shamani Lomani is brimming with glee, and he wishes to share the reason why with you. I can click the button. By the gods, Jack, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about dress palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain these are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincutcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. The guy says spend some time. It had only been about 5 or 10 minutes. I get you. All right. Well, let's have a whale of a good time on our way back. Fun fact about this particular mount, 2 people can ride it. Surprising it's only 2. Alright, we'll go under the tree. Pardon me, Goobu. And Mr. Gigantoad. Oh, backing up. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, carefully drive my whale up the stairs. Turn, turn. And through the door. Camera won't let me show the whole whale in the building. Oh, hello again. What is it? Hey, dude, this Bacchus grape leaf, a broad green leaf from thought to be extinct Bacchus grapevine. Where'd you find it? Old buddy, old pal. It's just the leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh Goobu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of such beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some Goobus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. If I have to, I'm fairly certain I could handle it. Mount Roulette. And a monogriffin. I don't know if his name is Peter or not. Hi, Shezmu. How are you? I'm looking for a grapevine. I don't really want you to be mine, honey, yeah? I am looking forward to talking Muppets from Space with you on Friday at Geek Devotions. So you have a good time watching it. I did rewatch it. It was It was a lot more fun than I remembered it being back in the day. So looking forward to talking with you about on that. Huzzah! Maybe I'm a little just. I know how it could be worse. That sounds worse. That sounds worse than I think I intended it to be. But yeah, looking forward to reviewing that with you on Friday, man. I'm a tour guide on the Jungle Cruise ride. Skipper Dan is the name. And I'm doing 34 shows every day, and every time it's the same. Look at those hippos, they're wiggling their ears, just like they've done for the last 50 years. Now I'm paying the rent, and I'm swallowing my pride, and I'm working on the Jungle Cruise ride. Paladin Pirate says, I never thought I'd hear Dr. Teeth go shalom, but he did in the only way he can. Paladin Pirate, I was fully expecting for some reason to expect to hear Animal when he passed goes, that means peace, just like PaulJPowers.com. What did Dress have to say, Jack? Tell me everything. Well, I got this Bacchus grapevine, a cutting from a Bacchus grapevine, a variety of sweet wine grape, thought to be long extinct. I got it off the backside of a gubu, so if it's got a smell, that's why. Ha ha ha! I was right. This smell, this texture, I hold it in my hands, a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and novice vintner could... Hi. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? Up the butt of a gubu. What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Biergalant. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time, but now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gegeruhu will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Jack. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Weisket. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. All right. And because I don't want to have to go all the way back there the hard way, let's go back to Costa del Sol. the fast way. Weiskett, please tell me this was the last thing we needed. I need to fight me a primal. May I fight the primal? Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what of the wine I asked you to bring? I have Bacchus wine, a vintage wine from the year 1547 of the 6th Astral Era. Is that? 7 hells! A 1547 Bacchus! Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations, Jack. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you would tell her that the banquet is about to begin? Sure, I can tell Y'shtola that it's about to begin. But first, since I do have a Gubu Sproutling, I will switch to it. Gubu Sproutling has been known to attack kittens for no apparent reason. And yes, when I get new minions, I will switch to it without you having to roll for minion roulette. Though, do kind of have a little bit of a cooldown before I'll let you do do the minion roulette after I do this. Gubu Sproutling, summon your Gubu Sproutling minion, has been known to attack kittens for no apparent reason. To achieve their cyclopean size, Gubus must maintain a daily diet of several times their own weight. Luckily, the beastskin are not finicky eaters, and will consume almost anything that cannot outrun them. If rumors are to be believed, this includes Lalafels. Well, they are potatoes. Oh, wait. It's the killer rabbits! Well, behind the rabbits, it is the rabbits. Anyway, in the company of heroes, Y'shtola is concerned for your well-being. I'm fine, Y'shtola. Just ignore that smell of death that is obviously the goblin cheese. You have the look of a man who has been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor, and this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I shouldn't have accepted my lot with grace. Lady Y'shtola, Sir Hoppington! Hi? 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity. Sir, had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, you must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Jack has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him? Aye, the fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps would be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, We swore we would do our utmost to support his cause. This world has been ever full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause. All but too few are capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Jack with such commendable thoughtfulness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it would cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Jack, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight by his side. Psh, whoosh. Wily Uplander is talented plansmaker, tricksy foe for a mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge your worthy challenger. I gotta use the right voice here. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Jack Hoppington, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. That's fine and all, but does this mean I have to eat the Goblin Cheese? With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Jack Hoppington, Titan's Bane. Jack Hoppington, Titan's Bane, here. I am to speak with the bronze-skinned beauty. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. All right, that's enough of that. So I do have to eat the Goblin Cheese, don't I? Does it at least give me a buff? Hey, where's that wine? It's supposed to be excellent. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Nowadays, there would be a lot more animation to that. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Psh, gosh. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Bye, Cat Eastwood. Ah, Jack, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him that Landonal sends his regards. You are a veteran of countless battles, Jack. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. Can I go now and fight the Titan? You are kind to indulge them, Jack. The banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Mount speed in eastern Lenosha has increased. As you wish. Risket truly intends to tell you how you may face Titan this time. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosha. There you will meet with Riol, another man who has once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at the 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Okay. Then we should go there. I have not attuned to that one, but I can get there by... Well, wait a minute. Where am I? Because I'm not here. I'm over here. Oh, so I just need to go to Wineport and then go north. This I can do. And onto the Mount Roulette. We are on the curl. So we're riding a cat. Riding a big old cat. And I'm going the wrong way because I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. Oh look, it's Prince Little Piddle. Hi, Prince Little Piddle. Bye, Prince Little Piddle. Into Upper Lenosha. A lot of mulja around here. Pardon me, Ergonite. And we've got another Aetheryte to attune to. Whistled there. whistle here. And one more whistle. One more whistle. One more whistle. Then they'll tell me where to get to Titan, maybe? Now to speak with Riol. He's up there. So I'm guessing I need to go this way. And then up here. There we are. Hello, Riol. I'm told you can tell me where to go. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Alright. Lord of Crags. Riol is waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across the beastman Aetheryte, see? Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of unamplified Aetheryte which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Thus you wonder there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherytes and those which you have used on countless occasions, Jack. Aye, well if it ain't the Charlian lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around. And it was just that got us thinking. I mean, Ungomoro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around a city that big would be a rot pain in the arse if you didn't have an Aethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were Aetheryte shards in the depths of Ungomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Aye, well that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlian bloke to help us. See, delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happened to be... Ah, yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't you go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetherite? It ain't far, but though, there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle, mind. Okay then. Off to Zelma's. Pardon me, boys. I'm not trying to get in your way. I just got someplace to be. This must be the place. Interacting. Boom. So this is the aetheryte the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Papalima speculated. In its present state, the aetheryte signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attempts for the duration. It seems you'll have to proceed without me, Jack. I must needs remain here and supplement the beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetheryte signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Well, you and your 7 friends that just always seem to show up. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. I have faith in you, Ishtola. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. Paladin says, what is that, Ghost Rider's hoverboard? I'll be honest, I don't know. I think it's technically a chariot of fire. I think is what it's supposed to be. Yes, I shall enter the navel with a party of NPCs, but first, we must read the description. Having passed the seemingly endless trials imposed upon you by the Company of Heroes, you have been entrusted with the knowledge of a secret way into the navel, the domain of the Primal Titan. Courtesy of Ishtola's magics, the Beastman Aetherite is now primed to send you to a confrontation with the Lord of Crags. Gird your loins for a struggle of titanic proportions. No worries there. Register for duty. Commence! Look, an overdweller! Sorry. Look, an overdweller! Yes, an invader from above! He uses our aetherites against us! He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary! Trespass! Violated! Defiled! Overdwellers must leave! Overdwellers must fly! Brothers and sisters, fear him not! His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags! Hear me, Overdweller! You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant! You shall be first to face judgment, then Lemsa Lomensa and her oathbreakers! Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers! O great father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you! Titan, we summon you! O great father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you! Titan, we summon you! Pardon me. Yeah, he looks like a fun dude. He has come! He has come! The Lord of Crags! Titan has come! Overdweller! Art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveteth ever the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. But I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Up, I hit the button. Just trying to get rid of the skip cutscene thing. Basically, attack me. All right, let's get it going. Sons of man, murderers of my children! Oh. Come on. Attack me, not the squishies. I shall grind thee beneath my heel, mortal. And he ain't down yet. My heart is destroyed, but I fear the word just gun. Tremble for the might of the earth. Body of the dweller, body of the dweller, body of the dweller, Titan. Body of the dweller, body of the dweller, body of the dweller, Titan. Body of the dweller, body of the dweller, body of the dweller, Titan. Body of the dweller, body of the dweller. Dweller, Titan, dweller, dweller, dweller. I obviously don't know this song as well as I thought I did. Wait! Under the weight! Under the weight! Under the feet! Under the weight! Under the weight! Under the weight! Under the on the way, on the way, on the way. Hit the feet. Body of the dweller. Come on. There we go. Titan is down. The Lord of Crags, great father Titan, has fallen. Ooh, more rock candy. That makes 4. Just 2 more left. The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths, we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy. Bye, Ratmen. Oh, and Nero has been here. Now, these are readings one would expect of an icon. I have enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested. Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Righton. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but such devices may win battles. I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fool. And now he has a 4th. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. Ishtola, what do you know? Naught remained to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? And why were you spying on us, Ishtola? I fear I might have arrived too late, but I see you have the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Sure. Oh, these are my dudes. I thought y'all ran off. Yep, we will leave the duty. Rendezvous with Ishtola at Camp Bronze Lake. Well, I could use my Trez, but let's go on the cat. Riding down the road, trying to loosen my load. I am riding a giant cat. His purr is just like a motor rolling down the river. I don't know where else to go with this. Hi, Ishtola, you're back already. I am relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Complete. Mount speed in Upper Lenosha has increased. Mount speed in Outer Lenosha has increased. All good things. Stola is keen to discuss your next task. The word will already have reached Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Jack. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. And I assume that you're prey returning to the Waking Sands, while I prey return to the Limsa Lower Decks. To the aft castle. It is good to see you, Private Hoppington. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Efreet and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice to say, we are glad to have a scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Until next time, Private. Well, looks like I'm a hero. Jack, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seem as glad as they did of Titan's. Seem as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. And now it is time for us to pray. Return to the Waking Sands. Which we get there via Horizon. I think I still got the teleports, but eh. I'll be glad when I can fly. So yeah, we will go ahead and turn this in. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to play tonight. I thought about going to 4 hours instead of 2, but a little on the tired side. Besides, nothing crazy is going to happen in here, right? Right. Dude. That's not good. That's not good at all. You're all just sleeping, right? Right? Oh dear. Oh, dear. This is not good. This is not good at all. We have prayed return to the waking sands, but none are still here. Neuraxia? Oh, Neuraxia's still alive. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Headache time for you.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
None of this sounds good. Garleans! Stinking.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
Well, I'm not there.
Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Hide, Tataru, hide!
Confound it.
The batteries are dead!
Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
You're making fun of her because of her midriff? You missed.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
I'm traveling.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Neuraxia, don't be a hero.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once.
Here's Urianger, Tataru, and Papalimo.
You not
Not
done
Papalimo.
enough?
Yeah, Papalimo.
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
Didn't see Ida.
Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now.
I didn't see a Stola either.
They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream.
There's
I said enough.
something wrong with you, lady.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Wait, walking when Minfilia asked this one too. In case walking when returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanalan, walking one must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect walking one Minfilias from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save.
Well, on that note, we will at least seek shelter at this Church of Saint Adamalama. Adamalamdam, whatever the guy's name is. To Camp Drybone. His certainly took a turn for the worse. I was told to come take sanctuary here, and it will be here that I sign off for the evening. The Church of Saint Adama Landama. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Just curious if somebody's here. I don't see him. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. That one fits more. The wild roses. I see. You may speak freely here. We are friends of the Scions. Ooh, we got cutscene. How could this have happened? You are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Indeed. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquess, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquess. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquess is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he surely would have perished in the desert. Marquess, I want you to look after Jack. Do you understand? Yes, father. Game, this is not the time for the victory fanfare for unlocking an achievement. If anything, it should be a sadder version, maybe played in a minor key. Game. But, yeah. This is where we're going to stop for the evening. Let me see if I can find us somebody for the Twitch people to I have grabbed the wrong mouse. The fun part of having two separate keyboard and mice here for two separate uses. All right, raid. Following. I haven't raided Book of Gaming in a while. Let's go raid him. I don't know if he's he looks like he's in the middle of Bible study right now, but it is the first of the month, so he's probably just doing a Bible study, but y'all go hang out with him, and I will see y'all Friday for the Cellcast review of Muppets from Space, and we will see you then. So have a good evening, guys.